Hello and welcome to the CRMOT Centre Community Stadium at the Lamb for this League Evo 6 South fixture between Tamworth and St Ives Town. Going to go through your two lineups for today then, starting with Tamworth in goal, number 1, Jazz Singh, number 2, Kristen Green, number 3, Jordan Goff, 4, Joey Magunda, 5, and captain, Joel Kettle, 6, Fortune Mafosa, 7, making his debut, Jack Concannon, 8, Aman Verma, 9, Greg Smith, 10, also a debutee, is Michael Taylor, and number 11, Chris Late. And for the visitors, St Ives Town, number 1, Martin Conway, 2, Owen Wallace, 3, Charlie Deeth, 4, Tyone Sundry, 5, Sam Cartwright, 6, Jarvis Wilson, 7, George Bailey, 8, and captain, Robert Parker, 9, Jake Newman, 10, Danny Kelly, and 11, Ty Ward. And on the bench for the Lambs, 12, Charlie Jemson, 14, Charlie Shaw, 15, Rhys Sharp, 16, Rion Potts, and 17, Tyrell Waite. And on the bench for St Ives, number 12, Ben Jackson, 14, Ben Baker, 15, Ben Seymour Schoen, and 16, Dylan Wilson.
So it's the second meeting of these two teams in this league this season, and it's St Ives Town to get the game underway here at the Lamb today. And that ball goes straight back to the St Ives keeper, Conway.
But yeah, as you mentioned, Harry, the second meeting for the two teams. If I remember rightly, it was on the first game of the season where the two teams met first, and that ended 1-0 St Ives.
Yeah, a mistake from Jazz Singh at the back, I think, Jake. And well, not necessarily a mistake, but I think it was a free kick that should have been taken properly, and a bit of miscommunication on the pitch, and it ended up resulting in a goal. 10. Concannon. Green ends up with it. Christian Green, ball into the box. And the head of Greg Smith was there, but that was very tame, Jake.
Yeah, it was just above him. He couldn't quite get over the ball and direct it goal bound. But that's an early sign from Tamworth of what they want to do. It was nice play, nice tenacity shown by, as you said, the number 10, Michael Taylor, Tamworth's new signing. Working hard to win the ball back down in this far corner, and then the ball in. But it was just too high for Greg Smith to control. So that's the first shot, well, you could say shot on goal from either team, coming from Tamworth. It's a nice ball through from Ward. The number 9's in, the shot is in. Jake Newman scores for St Ives. He drills one into the near post of Jazz Singh, who I think got a hand to it but can't keep it out. And Newman gives St Ives the lead.
Crosses it across the park to Goff, who struggles to hold up the ball, and now Tamworth could be in trouble once again. It's the ball through to the number 9, and Maposha has to keep that out, but he doesn't. It's the number 9 into the box. It's crossed, and Jazz Singh puts his body in front of that. And Jake Newman there looks pretty dangerous, Jake.
Yeah, that's twice. Obviously, the goal came from that. He just ran straight in behind the Tamworth defence, and on the first occasion slotted it home. This time, Mafosa, with a rather mistimed tackle, really. He only could help the ball back off the shins of Newman, and this time Singh denies him at his near post. But here's headed back across goal, was cut out. So now Tamworth have a chance from the corner. Concannon, it's flat, up towards Smith, doubted by Deeth. And now Magunda chips one back towards Smith. That looked like a handball, and it's given. It will be a Tamworth penalty. I think it was the number 6, Wilson. He was jumping over Smith, and he handled it off the head of Greg Smith. So it's Greg Smith up against Martin Conway. Smith, and he puts it straight down the middle. Tamworth 1, St Ives 1. And that is what Tamworth needed. The equaliser coming around about 20 minutes or so in. 22 minutes gone. It's Tamworth 1, St Ives 1. Greg Smith with a really cool, calm penalty straight down the middle. And that's more like it from Tamworth. The last 5 minutes, we've seen some really good pressure from them, and eventually it's told with the equaliser. And now they want to keep going. as the ball from kick-off is straight back to the keeper. Conway now with the ball. Mafosa wins it. Parking out to Wallace. It's going to fall for Ward. Kettle gets a block on it, but Ward finishes it again, and St Ives take the lead for the second time in this game. That was poor, really, from a Tamworth defensive point of view. It just wasn't cleared. I think that sums it up, really. It just wasn't cleared.
But yet again, a defensive error and a nicely worked goal, to be honest. It wasn't... Do you know what I mean?
There was no creativity about it. It was one long ball forward. Ward missed his shot. Kettle just didn't really clear it, and then it fell for Ward. It was a nice finish from the number 11. And it's St Ives 2, Tamworth 1.
Kettle's head meets that big clearance, and now he's hoping to keep that in. He does well. Into Verma, but that is half-time here at the CRMOT Centre Community Stadium at the Lamb. It's Tamworth 1, St Ives Town 2. And we'll be back very shortly for the second half. Hello and a very warm welcome back to the CRMOT Centre Community Stadium at the Lamb for this Evo Stick Southern League Central match between Tamworth and St Ives Town. Tamworth currently a goal down going into this second half. It's score St Ives Town 2, Tamworth 1, and Tamworth making a substitution at half time. It's Aman Verma coming off, and actually it's Tyrell Waite on.
Yeah, that seems to be an attacking change. Obviously Verma's a centre mid. Waite, we've known him as being a forward, a winger, a striker. So the number 17 Waite's on, and we'll see if that makes a difference.
Tamworth to get the game back underway then. It's Chris Late plays that back to Magunda. And that's out to Concannon. And Tamworth just long ball forward actually towards Smith. Takes a bit of a deflection, and Tyrell Waite getting his first touch of the game. Bit of a flick on. It's Goff just below us now. Magunda. Magunda into Waite. Tyrell Waite looking to turn his man, but that didn't quite work out. It's a ball forward towards the number 9. It's Jake Newman, and that takes the deflection actually and goes out for a corner.
Kincannon now out to Taylor. Taylor back inside to Light. Light driving, still with it. It's Chris Light, tries to find Smith. It comes back to him off the ricochet, and it's going to fall for Smith, who shoots, and that's a great save there by Conway. He gets enough on it to help it over the bar. He's actually gone down and signalled to the bench that he might be injured following that save. A 4-point gap.
Not have expected that today.
Light now brings it down. On the edge to White. White, the ball sets up nicely for him, he strikes in, it's saved. Tamworth really putting the pressure on here, and it's another decent save by the number 1 for St Ives.
Right now, isn't it?
So Concannon to take this corner for Tamworth. Concannon, it's deep. Mafosa heads it back in. Mafosa again, it's not quite going to fall for him. He's got a knock to the face. He's got back up though as the Tamworth player. And now Singh straight back forward. Mafosa can't challenge, he knows he's offside. And White can bring it down. It's diagonal ball up towards Smith. Smith wins there, and Taylor could be in! And Taylor's missed! That was it! That was the chance the Tamworth striker's been waiting for all game, and he's spoons it over the bar. Yeah. And that is full time here at the CRMOT Centre Community Stadium at the Lamb. It's Tamworth 1, St Ives 2. So we will point you again in the direction of Tamworth's next few games. On Boxing Day, Wednesday 26th of December, we travel to Rushall Olympic, followed by another away trip to Alvechurch on Saturday the 29th of December, before we are at home on Boxing Day to Barwell United. For those 2 away games, there is away travel. Look on the website for full details of that. Thank you for watching and have a great Christmas, and we'll see you after Christmas.